Welcome, entrepreneurs. I'm Edward S. Robinson, and I'm thrilled to be your guide today through the essentials of corporate strategy. At the Kern County Veterans Chamber of Commerce, our mission is to empower veteran-owned businesses, foster economic growth, and provide critical resources for entrepreneurs. My own journey from serving in the United States Army to founding a social services agency called The Social Servant and the Kern County Veterans Chamber of Commerce has reinforced the power of strategic thinking. This presentation will equip you with the foundational concepts to help your business not just survive, but truly thrive. Let's explore how you can define and protect your competitive advantage. First, let's define what we mean by strategy. At its core, strategy is about how your company can beat the market in a durable way. It's about making deliberate choices that build and protect your competitive advantage. This means either performing different activities from your rivals or performing similar activities in distinct ways. It's crucial to understand that strategy is not the same as operational effectiveness, even though both are essential for success. Operational effectiveness is about doing things better, faster, cheaper, and with higher quality. Think of continuous improvement or total quality management. While vital, these improvements are often easily imitated by competitors, leading to a race to the bottom. When we talk about a firm's profitability, there are two main factors at play. The first is industry profitability. Some industries are simply more profitable on average than others. This is influenced by elements like numbers of competitors, the cost structure, and the ability to differentiate products. The second, and the one we can directly influence, is your firm's strategy. This is about whether your company has a strong and defensible approach compared to others within your industry. Our focus today is firmly on this second piece, how you can build that strong strategy. At the heart of every successful business is value. As Peter Drucker famously said, a business has two basic functions: marketing and innovation. And marketing is how a firm creates value for its customers. You need to ask yourself three fundamental questions. How will we create value? How will we capture value? And how will we deliver value? Value is created when your customers are willing to pay more for your product or service than it costs you to provide it. The greater the gap between what a customer is willing to pay and your costs, the more value you've created. Once you've created that value, you then need to effectively capture a portion of it, primarily through your pricing. Finally, you must ensure you have reliable processes to consistently deliver that value to your customers. So, how do you create a competitive advantage? This is what allows your firm to maintain superior performance over time. It means having unique differences that create value and, crucially, are hard for rivals to copy. This difficulty in replication comes from two main areas: positioning and capability. Positioning is about choosing who you serve and what unique products or services you offer them. Capability refers to the unique skills or processes your company possesses that others don't, enabling you to deliver value better. These become your barriers to entry or imitation, protecting your unique position. There are two fundamental generic strategies your business can pursue to create value. A cost strategy focuses on reducing your costs more than it reduces the customer's willingness to pay. Think of early Netflix. Their DVD by mail service was an extremely low-cost distributor of a vast library of older, cheaper content, delivered effectively through automated centers. On the other hand, a differentiation strategy aims to increase customers' willingness to pay more than it increases your costs. Blockbuster, for example, differentiated itself by focusing on new releases and instant in-store gratification, which customers were willing to pay more for. Crucially, strategy involves trade-offs. You can't be everything to everyone. Choices must be made about what not to do. Beyond simply choosing a cost or differentiation path, Strategy is about how all the activities in your business fit together. It's a whole system, not just a collection of isolated parts. This concept of fit is incredibly powerful. It means that your activities should be consistent with your overall strategy. They should reinforce each other. They should be optimized to eliminate waste. For instance, a low-cost strategy means everything from purchasing to distribution is geared towards minimizing costs. When activities complement one another, it creates real economic value and makes it incredibly difficult for competitors to imitate your entire system, locking them out. One of the most profound lessons in strategy is that the essence of strategy is choosing what not to do. This is about making deliberate choices and understanding that certain competitive activities are inherently incompatible. For example, a luxury car brand wouldn't typically offer a basic model without air conditioning because it compromised their brand image and the perceived value of their other products. These trade-offs are not weaknesses, they are precisely what defines your unique position and protect you from competitors. Companies that try to be everything to everyone to avoid these tough choices often end up blurring their distinctiveness and fall into a trap of competitive convergence where everyone looks alike and no one truly wins. Now let's talk about disruption. In today's rapidly changing world, new technologies and business models can fundamentally change an industry. Disruptive innovation often starts with a product or service that seems cheaper, less functional, or even worse than what established players offer. Think of Netflix's early streaming service. It had limited content compared to their vast DVD library, but it offered instant gratification. This attack from below often leverages a cost strategy. Established companies like Blockbuster initially often dismiss these new entrants as serving only a niche market. The underestimation can be fatal as the disruptor slowly but surely gains ground. So, if you find yourself an incumbent facing a disruptor, what can you do? There are several strategic responses. You could try to destroy the new entrant by driving them out of business, but this often only buys you time until another competitor emerges. You could enhance your strengths, doubling down on what you do best to increase customer willingness to pay. A third option is to spin out a separate business unit to compete directly with the disruptor, but this is challenging to execute without internal conflicts. Or you can manage for cash, extracting as much value as possible from your current model while its growth slows. However, the most proactive and often successful approach is the chess master strategy, anticipating the next S-curve of technology or customer needs and disrupting yourself. Netflix is a prime example. They foresaw streaming would make their DVD business obsolete and invested heavily in original content, even disrupting their own model. To summarize, remember these key strategic lessons for your entrepreneurial journey. Strategy is about making unique choices and building a distinctive set of activities to achieve sustained competitive advantage. Always focus on creating, capturing, and delivering value to your chosen customers. Be disciplined enough to make deliberate trade-offs. Knowing what not to do is as important as knowing what to do. Ensure your business activities form a cohesive system that fits together, making it difficult for others to copy. And finally, be vigilant, anticipate disruption, and be prepared to innovate, even if it means disrupting your own current success. The Kern County Veterans Chamber of Commerce is here to support you every step of the way. We offer a wealth of resources, including entrepreneurship development programs and mentorship. I encourage you to join our growing community of veterans and business leaders. Visit us at www.kcvcc.org or reach out to us directly at 559-791-8885 for more information. Together, we can build a stronger, more prosperous Kern County. Thank you for watching.